Wild Earth Farm and Sanctuary is a farmed animal sanctuary within an organic permaculture project. At Wild Earth, we envision a better world, one where animals can live free from exploitation, where the earth is wild and beautiful and full of abundance, and where people can learn alternatives to our destructive industrial food systems. Now, creating a Wild Earth is a journey into permaculture, organics, homesteading, and alternative energy. So join us in our work to rewild, to provide sanctuary, and to create resilient, regenerative food systems that will sustain us into the future.
We just finished up about 3 weeks worth of courses here, and we started off with the Vegan Permaculture Design course with Graham Burnett and William Faith leading that course, which was wonderful. The students that came out for that was just great. I mean, everyone had such a great time hanging out, great weather. We then went over to a mushroom cultivation course with Willie Crosby, which was also just great practical information. We have a bunch of mushroom logs going now and straw bed inoculations. And we wrapped it up with Mark Shepard's Restoration Agriculture, which was also just a great overview and look at what we can be doing here, and communities in general can be putting forward these food systems of trees, alley cropping, and really regenerating the soil. The one thing that I forgot also is we had our first farm harvest party, which was just a bunch of little workshops made up for the day and cooking over the fire together as a community. And that was really great also.
It's really nice to be back at Wild Earth again. This is the second time I've been here now. I really like what they're doing here, and it was really nice that they kind of got in touch and invited me over. They're doing some really exciting stuff, sort of with permaculture, bringing that together with the vegan aspect of things. And to me, those two things kind of fit together really well. And it was great working with the students on their designs and seeing all the kind of creativity and those kind of light bulb moments when people kind of get inspired or creative and come up with amazing ideas that's going to make the world a better place.
Never before have I been involved with a group of people with such similar ideals and a mindset, and it's so refreshing to be here in this space, this wild space. I knew nothing coming into this course regarding agriculture or gardening or anything like that, or permaculture. And after the course, I took the PDC, the Vegan Permaculture Design course, I took the mushroom course and the Restoration Agriculture workshop. And after going for a walk this morning, there was just a new richness to the woods. I was able to understand the oaks and the maple trees that were there, and just what it meant for the landscape. And I looked down and I was able to observe mushrooms and see the wood rot and a white rot and a brown rot, and understand that interaction in the environment that I've never been able to experience before.
We can think compassionately, but really what we need to do is think ecologically and in terms of systems, the way that whole systems dynamics work. And so in looking after animals, we also need to be looking after the environment, and not only the domesticated animals that have received abuse from humanity, but also the wild animals that continue to receive abuse in our farm systems. And even in some of the most beautiful farm sanctuaries that there are out there, people are using practices that are not optimizing the wildlife that's there, that's not actually respecting the landscape. And so I'd like to see an evolution of consciousness, an evolution of thought that really shows that all animals, including humanity, are part of a big ecological system. And when we think in terms of the relational dynamics, we can truly create a world, organizations, an economy, a politics that support all of that. It's absolutely essential that the vegan community and the regenerative agriculture community come together, and so I was very excited to learn about Wild Earth Farm and Sanctuary, because it seems to be a vision that would be able to do that, to marry the best practices of land management and the best practice of compassion and the saving of animal lives into a food system that really sustains people in a symbiotic way, where animals benefit, people benefit, and that would be economically sustainable sustainable. So I was thrilled to be here with the founders of this organisation and also with Mark Shepherd of Restoration Agriculture, who continues to be an amazing inspiration.
It is essential for human beings to reconnect with nature on a profound level in order to survive as a species. Permaculture is the catalyst for that possibility. If we are serious about figuring out real solutions to our current fragile and superficial infrastructures, we must look to nature for guidance, to the indigenous for wisdom, and adopt whole systems thinking across the board. This does not mean digressing to a primitive Stone Age existence, but rather moving forward towards a future beyond sustainability and into a reality in which we become a part of our ecosystems once again, and together thrive as one.